Do-do-do. Boo-doo-doo. Hopefully this is starting soon. There we go. Seem to be having some stuff happening. Why not connected? Let's hit refresh real quick. All right, getting started a little early. Getting things set up. Beautiful, beautiful. We love to see it. Excellent. Okay. Hey, Bully Girl. We hear you and see you. Hello. I am dual streaming tonight, so we're still in this test mode of, well, try streaming, I guess. We're streaming on Twitch. We're streaming vertical and horizontal on YouTube, and getting set up and ready. And hopefully I'll see the Twitch one pop on in a moment. I do. Exciting, exciting. How's everyone doing tonight? How are you feeling tonight, Bully Girl? You feeling any better? I know you had like your plague, your death plague. All right, let me mute and we'll pause this here. I gotta make sure I can see my chat for my Twitch. There we go. We got everything fancy. A lot better. Oh, wonderful. So happy you're a lot better. Okay, I do now have them both. Will I actually see them both? Who knows? Actually, I'm gonna move this over here. That's what I'll do. I'll leave both chats side by side, and then this is just getting set up before we start a little bit. Perfect. Now I have both chats next to each other. I'm assuming everything's working. Oh no, come back, other chat. I do like this music. It's pretty darn epic, to be honest. There we go. Now I can see them both next to each other. Love it. Cool. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna make a bunch of worlds. The new patch came out, and so we're gonna just start a bunch of new worlds over and over. Actually, I think before we do that, we're gonna look at our avatar because I think they added new hairstyles. I don't know how we can tell. Let's see if there's anything that looks interesting. I still think he needs to have like grayer hair. That's probably more accurate for me, and frankly, less hair. Oh dear. Let's see. So. Actually, that's not too bad. We'll go for that one. Let's see what else might look different. Different eyes. I like the worried eyes. Okay, and new facial hair. Nothing new there, I don't think. Scraggly or kempt? Let's go kempt. That's a little more me. I think there might be some new hats. Oh yeah, there's like a princess tiara. I don't think I remember that one. And then a whole bunch of new hats. I sent a chat on Twitch. I do see it. Hi, testing Twitch chat, lol. Thank you for testing over there. I do see them both. I just have to remember to watch both. Oh, nice. Yeah, it tells me first time chat. So I do see it there. Thank you. Eyeglass. Yeah, so they added eye patches and like broken eyes, and you can wear masks. And so yeah, we have an eye patch here. We can be a pirate. Those glasses. No, I think I like these ones. These are a little more me still. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Earrings, all right. Clothing, underwear. I mean, we should be a little more modest, of course. Some new outfits, very cool. I'm not gonna wear any of the capes. I think that's fine. We'll save there. All right, yeah, that's me now. All right, worlds. Yeah, it's Minecraft meets Terraria is really how I've heard it best described, and that really does seem to be kind of the good combo way of describing it. I'm just gonna move some stuff over here real quick. There we go. Actually, what we're gonna do is this. Beautiful. Now I think things will make a little more sense. I'll see my chats next to each other. Cool. All right, yeah, so it's like Minecraft meets Terraria. So we're gonna create a new world. Exploration world, we're going to call it patch 2.0 world 1. We're not able to put seeds in yet. I like doing no drop. I keep fall damage on, no PvP. We'll apply settings, let's create the world. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to check out the world gen. And we're going to run out and see some of the different things out there and see how it goes. But yeah, no, it's again, it's early access. They just dropped patch 2 today, I think. And there's still some big things coming in the patch notes that we already know they're working on. Plus, you know, like the full game. But it's, I think it has really good potential. Now, I love Minecraft and I adore Terraria, so I think overall it's a good combo. But we always start in a little room like this. Right now I'm just doing world genning, so we're just looking at different worlds. So we come out into a forest here, see if there's any cool structures nearby. And we'll keep looking around for anything interesting. And if not, we'll create a new world. And then when we find one that seems exciting, that's the one we're gonna play on tonight. Oh, now this is cute. Look at this, we got a little pond down here. In the beginnings of a house, at least. A little overgrown. Oh, we can climb on vines. See, I didn't know that. That's kind of fun. Anything in here? Trees, fish. What else we got? Is this openable? No, it's just decorative. Okay. Alright. Let's go back and see if we can find another world. That one didn't call me. I wish there was just like a regen world, so I'd have to like create it, or save my defaults. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, let's patch 2.0. World 2. Again, no drop. Apply settings, create world. There's been some really cool ones I've played. Again, I delete them as the major patches come out. At some point I'll be like, hey, I really like this world and we'll keep it. But again, when world gen changes, nothing's too precious yet until it gets a little more stable. And frankly, that's gonna be a while. All right, let's hop in here. Great patch, I didn't even type, okay, that's fine, whatever. Let's come out here. A little stuttering there, what do we got over there? We got, oh, some of the friendly people I think live over here. Yeah, so we got the friendly villagers, we got the duck hunt ducks up in the sky. They absolutely look like duck hunt ducks to me. I mean, I know it's a mallard, right? But still. Let's go see how the little villager friends are doing. Hello, little villager friends. Your world is interesting. Hello, nice waving. I'm gonna steal your eggplants. Can I steal your eggplants? Oh, I can. Mine. Can I steal your carrots? I can. I like that they build it like into their tabletops. They talk about farm to table. Are they soaking? Are they just taking a nice little hot tub break? All right, these guys are cool. All right, so we're not gonna stick around with this world either. Still nothing catching me just yet. We're gonna try another one. We're keeping the worlds though. You know, people in the chat are like, no, go back to world 2. We'll have them. This one I did not care for, so that one's going away. And we'll create a new world. Patch 2.0, world 3. And we'll stop at some point, you know, I don't know, we're just checking things out. And hopping in, I got my dirty chai iced tea. So all in all, it's pretty good. I'm liking it. We'll catch back up to there. There we go. Nice. Okay, make sure that's all going. So we are getting some frame drops, which we haven't had in forever, but it seems to be only when it's generating worlds, which is not shocking. So I'm going to hit refresh real quick now. The world's genned. And again, this is something we're just testing out. We want to see how my computer holds up to streaming, dual streaming. Or I guess technically try streaming. Okay. Again, big open plains. And I forgot, we can actually be looking at our maps every time. Alright, so we got the big temple here, we got a village here. This might not be... I like this banana-shaped island here. That's kind of fun. Okay. Big old lakes. Big castle here, looks like a cliff, another castle up there. We're getting close. This could do. We're gonna go one, we'll do up to 2 more. And then we're gonna stick with a world and go with it, right? Alright, so we'll do worlds. Let's create one more. Patch 2.0. World 4. I mean, you can do seeds and seed manipulation to actually like find a great world and share it, but right now that's not baked in. People are doing it all sorts of other ways. Booting server, setup. We're gonna let it run, do its thing. It'll pop in, and then let's see what we get. All right. Ooh, okay. I like coming right out on the lake. You know, I think we're good. I think we're gonna stick with this one for a while. Because we got two houses. There's like a house over there. There's structures over there. Yeah, I think I like this map. We're gonna stick here. Alright, let's actually start playing the game a little bit and see what we can find. So first things first, we're gonna go over... How can I mark select location? There we go. Now it'll show up on my bar at the top there. We're gonna harvest all the things. If you've ever played survival crafting games, you know what to do. You run around, you pick up stuff. That's how you start every map. Now, one thing I hope they do is kind of like Terraria. I hope that we get an option to carry our progression, carry our memories, and carry our gear world to world. Because then it'd be fun to like start a whole new world, but not have to re-gear up. Now, another thing that's really nice is when you pop a tree down, once it's no longer connected to the ground, it will drop everything. So we're gonna work on that. And I'm realizing I lost my chat with Twitch, so I gotta get that back. Apologies. There we go. Now we're good. What's connected still? Right here. But I think if I break this one, it should all fall down. I think. Alright, sorry, my grandmother's texting randomly. She's 93, so when she texts, I always check, just to make sure it's nothing major. She just cleaned out her closet and found an old picture of my brother. So, there's your update. Nana Watch 2026. Alright, so we got lots of trees. We're still going this way. We should probably stop and make a quick weapon, but I think we're gonna need, yeah, we need to get, for a sword... Oh, we can actually make a sword. Oh, we need rubble. Let's go find some rubble. There's bound to be some... There actually might have been some back in here. We probably should look in here. Yeah, there's some. I think if we break this, it'll turn into rubble. I don't think this will be stone. But we'll see in a second here. Nope, I was wrong. It's stone. There's rubble there. There's some rubble over here. What is that? Books? It looks like books. Just more clay. Okay, cool. Now we have enough rubble, we can make a weapon. And set ourselves on fire. Don't mind me. Alright, so let's see. Do we want to start off with our sword? I think we do. And I think we'll go ahead and make a pickaxe, too. To help us get some other stuff done. Is there a way? Can I just shift click it to move it? Yes, beautiful. I love when things work the way you want them to and expect them to. Feels good, man. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and run. And we're gonna go ahead and find, we'll pick up more rubble as we pass this. Beautiful. And we're gonna make our way. Nice pretty flowers. Lots of rubble over here. We got some dark wood, light wood. I think tonight we actually will try making a nice house and decorating it, so we are going to need to cut down some more trees. I probably should have made an axe, which we can actually do now because we have enough rubble. Nice. Okay. So let's get some of this dark wood. And see, the axe makes taking the trees down a lot faster. I love that the whole tree comes down. So if you're a Minecraft player, that's not how that works unless you have a mod. So the fast tree breaking is much appreciated. Alright, so we got some dark wood. We got some of the birch log, which is one of my favorite Minecraft vanilla textures. Go figure. Is that a weird thing to have a favorite? I think it's probably a little odd, but you know, whatever. And we're gonna take down this tree here, which is it the same as dark? Or is this different? This is different. Cool. Alright. Lots of goodies. I don't know if we get... Do we get seeds? Let's see if we get seeds. I'm not sure if we can replant this stuff anywhere. Tree sap. Mushrooms. So I don't think we get actual seeds. So I don't know if you can actually, you know, totally take out a world or if the trees will respawn eventually. Alright, so it looks like we have a decent entrance down to the mines here. I might run down and grab that copper real quick. I know it's dark. Sorry. Alright, I just want to get that copper and then get out of here. We'll come back in a minute. Don't worry. Okay. This is a ridiculously huge tree. Can we take this whole tree down? So if I start here, I'm just going to take out everything on this on the Z level, and that should drop the whole tree in theory. This will be good because if it works, I won't have to. We won't have to chop down a lot of trees anymore. We can build a nice sized house from the get-go, keep us safe at night. And that should do it. Let's see if it works. Oh my gosh, it's too. Oh no, okay. It's because this other portion over here is touching the ground. Or it's, yeah, it's touching ground. But we need stone too, so we'll just break the ground out from under it. See if that does it. It's actually kind of a fun science test to see if their engine... Alright, let's clear out some of this so y'all can see. Yep, it worked. Let's go pick all that up. So we can also play... We can see myself. Hello, this is me. And we can play in first person. Right? I go back and forth. I kind of like third person for these games. We can also change the FOV and get everyone seasick if we really wanted to. We don't want to do that, but we could. Alright, now there's a skeleton here. Should we try fighting him? I think we can do it. Jerk. Oh yeah, swords. Easy peasy taking him down. This is probably his camp over here, and eventually we're going to that temple. But let's go check out this camp. Oh, look at this frog. Man, the frog took as many hits to take out as the skeleton. This is me running through the woods. Okay. Alright, we got ogres. Can I make him fall? There's a trap right here. Can we make the ogre fall? Oh, I fell through it. I knew it was there. No, get out of it. Dang it. I knew it was there. I saw the trap because the carrots put traps down. I still fell in. I was hoping to pull the ogre into it. Alright, we're going to dig our way out. Now, if you're like, oh, you don't dig your way out, you can make a tower using the wood you just caught. I could, but I want the blocks. So digging out is actually not a problem for me, because we're going to be doing that eventually anyway. And actually, this is a good test also, because I have no idea how many blocks high you can jump when you pull yourself up. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get 4 up? We can. Okay. See, these are the good things to learn. Oh god, he hit hard. Oh no. Oh, is that a trap? I thought it was another trap block. Alright, there is another trap over here. Let's see if we can get him to fall down it. Come on. Yes, we got him. Oh. Well. Alright. That one I think has ranged attacks. We're gonna stay away from him right now. We're just gonna see if we can raid anything from there. They don't have any chests. That's a bummer. So many traps everywhere though. My gosh. That's a chest. Can I get in it before he sees me? No, take all. No, put a place all. And let's see if we can take the chest. Lovely. Okay. We may come back here and raid this some more. We gotta watch out for all these traps. I gotta get some food. I think I can get some berries here and some mature wheat. Alright. Nice. Alright, let's eat some berries. Yes, 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 I know. So, food in this game gives you a little bit of an immediate heal, and then you get a heal over time. I'm not sure it stacks, so we're just going to power through all 5 berries to get that initial burst, and then we'll let the heal of time do its thing. Alright, we got sheep over there that we can break down. Acquire their wool. They are very cute. And they are far tougher than the skeletons, that's for sure. Alright, speaking of skeleton. We can block off our alternate, there we go. And we do, the more we use the attack on the bottom right there, you can see there's that blue ring that's kind of growing. Eventually we get like a power attack. after so many hits. There's the power attack, so if I hit, I think that. So it's a little AoE spin for this weapon. And there's different weapons do different things. Oh, look at this babies. Alright, we're gonna leave them alone. Let's go to the temple. Oh, look, perfect. We need a bunch of this. The scrap is nice. Can I just hold down the button? Oh, I can. Beautiful. Alright, so we're gonna grab all that. So yeah, Baller Girl, it's very much, in some ways, it's similar because it's voxel blocks. You know, it's Minecrafty in that sense. It's definitely more action-adventure plus crafting. I think the combat is in a much better place than Minecraft combat. So, I'm intrigued by it. Alright, is that a nice... There might be a nice village over there. But we'll go in here. Hello. Greetings. I'm gonna take this apple. Now down here is gonna be a real angry dude. He's gonna try to kill me. We're gonna ignore him for the most part. Yeah, we're gonna ignore him, but we are gonna steal all his treasures. Let's see. He hasn't noticed me just yet. We're gonna take all that. And we'll steal the chest over here. Okay. I think there's another chest over there. I'm glad he hasn't noticed me, or maybe we're friends now. Last time I came down here, I did attack him without waiting to see what he did. So there's always that. What was that? Well, oh, Azure log. Alright, and I think we have a small chest so we can stack. I was wrong, we do not have a small chest. What can we get rid of? Do we have a sort button? We do, by type. You know, let's just eat this. Let's eat the mushroom. I mean, again, I don't advise just eating random strange mushrooms. For that reason, I just poisoned myself there briefly. That was fun. Alright, let's see if this guy gets angry at me now. Hello? Yep. Nope. Ow. I'm leaving. There we go. So we're now at the edge of the echo at the Forgotten Temple. And this place is just gorgeous. You can't do anything with the stuff here, it's like protected. But there's more of those cool little, I think they're what, they Queeby people? Lots of animals. There should be a vendor around here, and a lot of this is work in progress still, so you'll see little work in progress signs, which is hilarious to me and I love it. Alright, hello friend. So he's a trader that does nothing. He sells you under construction signs. He's a trader that will give me spices or salt if I give him life essence from plants and things. And then we have this guy over here. And now I've discovered memories. We can record the memory, but now everything we look at is going to give us memories. So if we look at this frog, we got minnow, we got duck. I don't know how close we have to be. We got Quebec rootling, Quebec seedling, Quebec sapling, whatever this guy is. So we're starting to get all these things. Doe, a deer, And so we run around, and this is kind of like the Pokemon version portion of the game, where you got to collect them all. And so you run around, you collect things, and what that? Oh, we got the duck. Yeah, I think we got everything we can get in here. What are you? Hello, little friend. You are adorable. Your kiddo is adorable. Yes, wave, wave, wave. Okay. What'd you say? What? Let's go talk to this person. And we can record those 8 memories. Beautiful. So when we look, as we record things, we get recipes. So we get different decorative chests, furnitures, different seeds, maximum teleporters. So I guess there's gonna be teleportation around the island. That's huge. I love a game with teleportation in it. But do we know that owl? How can we get that? I'm trying to make it. We might have already gotten it. We definitely got the duck. No, we just got a squirrel. There we go. That's number 10. So now we should be able to come over here and get some of those first recipes. Alright, we are getting a little bit of lag and stuttering. There we go. Again, it's a newer game. And I am playing on high right now. I have it capped at 60 frames a second. I could We can drop down to medium if it gets a little funky. Now let's get out of this place. We'll run out and pop that in. Oh gosh. Well, he just punched me back through the temple because I forgot that guy was there. So we're gonna run, and this time we're gonna sprint right past him, hopefully, and not die. Get out of here. Beautiful. And we're not even gonna bother with him right now. We're just gonna leave. I think he'll stay down there. And now it is time to start thinking about where we're gonna build our house. And so, is there a big structure we could try to take over? So there's a big castle over here, which could be kind of cool to try to take over. There's also the camp over here, which we've already been to, I think. That's spawn. There's a little black dungeon-y thing over there. There's a huge castle right there. I want to be on this lake, I think. We're going to go there. Let's go check that out and see what we got. Oh, yeah. The blue stuff that gets shot at you is the memory as you see new things. I'm always thinking I'm being attacked, but it's not. Alright. So, if I come over here, are we back at another one of these goblin tent zones? I think we are. A little mouse. Some woolly things. Alright, another goblin camp. Wait, am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Why is target location east? Never east. It should be west. That's interesting. I want to go this way. Right? I think the map's broken. Yeah, I think the map's broken. We're going to go west. Because that's where I want to go. Odd. Again, early access. Bugs are bugs, right? Yeah, but I'll go if you're still here. If you do get this, let me know. I'd love to try to play this multiplayer, folks. Don't get it twisted, I'm not done dinkum yet. Just been like, ooh, this is new. And so I wanted to check it out. Okay, so we got a nice tower. We could build a place into that. Instead, I'm just going to grab a bunch of these berries. We run by them. Just to have a food supply. And we're going to make our way over here. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just another rabbit. So we have chickens and rabbits. Rabbit, chicken. Rabbit is different than bunny, apparently. Okay. And, okay, I'm intrigued. Nice. And then we got horses up there, which we can ride. As far as I know, you don't need a saddle. I don't even know if there's saddles in the game yet, but you can just hop on a horse and ride it around, which is kind of fun. All right, so I do think, yeah, the map is still busted a little bit. Ain't no thing. We know where we're going. I will say it is nice having a big working world map like this, though. Oh, catfish. Lurking on playing some Animal Crossing? Nice. You lurk away. Play that Animal Crossing. So good. And we got the spiders here. Do we get a memory for that? Yes, we do. There is an arachnophobia mode, so you can turn the spiders off. Oh, I don't want to die. No, no, no. Okay, good. We should be able to survive that. Let's just get our berries going, though. Let's get some apple going real quick. Quick, 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 quick. Let's try to get berries going. There we go. We'll be fine. Oof, that was close. There's also, for people who don't like snakes, they have an anti-snake mode, but it turns them into giant worms, so I'm not entirely sure that's much better. But you know. Alright, so I think this is the structure I saw earlier. Yes, it is. This rough foundation here. I'm gonna keep eating berries. Now, there's a chest up there. Is there someone up there? A skeleton. Oh, no. Not a bow and arrow one. Did he die? He did not die, so that's a bit frustrating. So we have to be careful going down there. We gotta finish him off. There you go. He's right there. Okay. Now we do have fall damage on. There we go. Okay. Okay. this is intriguing for a lot of reasons. We have a mine entrance right here. That's great. And we have a building started right here, which is fun. And I think this is going to be our base. And what we'll do is we'll build our base into this brick wall. And possibly even dirt wall. With wood. We're going to kind of just adopt it. And eventually we'll take over if we stay in this world long. But this is going to be our new home. Oops. I do want to go see what's in the Skelly's chest. Alright, so we can jump up 4. Lovely. Love to see that. What we got here? Rusty steel sword. More apples. Yeah, this is great. Okay. Let's get our lives organized down here. Ow. We have a chest. We'll put one right here. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to put all the chests we have out. Maybe we'll actually try to start off by being organized in our storage. That would be a shock. Okay. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and put in all of our food. And we're going to put our blocks in. So our big old blocks will go in here. This one will be animal products for now. Oh, I got a shield. Nice. We'll put our tools down. Oh, we got an extra hatchet. We'll deal with that later. So sort by type. We'll put all our flowers, food and flowers, I guess, go in here. That can also be our sap. Our sticks, mushrooms, plant fiber, boom powder. That has potential to be a problem later. And this can be all of our ores and other stuff for now. Okay. Nice. I'll put the boom powder in there too. So I think the first thing we need to do is kind of, we'll use this back wall, this back corner as part of our house, but we'll put down a foundation. Let me just take everything. And get this ancient chest. I think we'll eat an apple real quick. Alright, so we need to build all of our crafting benches, and there's so many of them. So let's get started with that. So to do the first one, we're going to need tree logs and stone, which we have in our building boxes, which is over here. So I think we'll actually take all of those back into our inventory now. And I wonder what... I don't want to use this... I want this and this. So I wonder if it takes from the first ones in your inventory. Let's see. It does. Cool. That's what I want to check. Alright, again, I love it when things work like you expect them to. Beautiful. Alright, so we have 2 crafting benches to start from. We have our builder's workbench, and we have our other workbench. And so we'll put this one there for now, we'll put this one there for now. Now this one is fun. You put your blocks in, and we have so many oak logs that we'll just put 47 in for now. And these are all the different things you can make. Now to start off with, we're just going to make hardwood planks. Boom. I love how fast and easy that is. Now I don't know that we have access to a shovel yet. Let's see if we do. Do we have a shovel? We have better weapons, torches. No, I don't think we have shovels just yet. For that, we're going to need to make something else. Let's go back to our workbench here and see what we can do. Tools. So we need iron for a shovel. Repair kits. No. Iron builder hammer. No. So yeah. Iron is our first tier of shovel. What do we need to make that? 4 more ingots, some light leather. Okay. Oh, we're going to do this the old-fashioned. Let's see if... Pickaxe takes 3. Yep, pickaxe is faster for sure. I want to put a foundation down on the floor just so I have an... I'm curious, can I take it out from underneath? Okay, that's kind of expected to happen. Now, if you're someone who likes to decorate and you want like different textures, what's really cool is you can make all one plank. And then you can whack it later with a hammer and kind of change out the textures. Which I think is pretty excellent. And again, we're going to keep this kind of rustic. We're going to leave the stone in place. And we're just going to decide how big we want to make this house. Be kind of like a longhouse initially. So it's really gonna be like I just showed up and was like, let's just take it over and shove stuff in. Actually, I'm gonna turn off my camera tonight because I think I want to take off this hat. Ugh, there we go. Now just get my voice as we talk our way through Hytale. Cool. Alright, this is... Oops, that's no good. Beautiful. If you misclick or you hit like that... Oh, gracious. You can... The blocks will heal over time. Like that one I just hit will eventually heal back. You don't have to actually repair the block. It just takes time. What I should probably do is actually outline where we want to go. We're not going to obviously take over this whole corner. That would be a little wild. But we are going to take over a good chunk of it because I want a strong starting base. And so I think we'll just use... Make it like a longhouse. We'll use this up to this portion of the wall here. Now it's getting to be night, so let's actually put our benches back. Because I think we can make a bed. Or do I need to make a... I might need to make a furniture station first. Armor, builders, furniture. Let's craft one of those. I told you there's a lot of work tables. All right, what do we got for beds? Yes, we can make this bed. Perfect. Let's sleep. We named it, and now I'd like to sleep. There we go. And now if we die, we'll come back here. Now it should fast forward through night. Did it? Are we now on sunrise? Is it getting brighter? Yes? Can't tell, actually. Now let's see, sunrise in the east, so... That's west. No, I don't think we slept yet. Let's try that again, because I thought it went faster. You may start sleep. Oh, I gotta wait till 7:30 in 10 minutes. Okay. Look how cool that moon is. It just wasn't dark enough yet. That was the issue. I don't know how long minutes take. 5 minutes. We're halfway, almost there. We're gonna watch this ginormous moon come. God, the tides on this planet must be wild. Okay, there we go. Oh. Now we can sleep. Beautiful. Nice. We can build faster in the day. Well, not build faster, but it's easier to see what we're doing. So we're gonna keep digging out our floor. Ooh, those rays coming into the rising sun. Beautiful. It's like misty here or something. I lost my Twitch chat for a moment there, sorry. Keeping an eye on that. So again, we're going to be using all of this world. My kingdom for a shovel. I could go down and mine out a shovel. But, or mine out the iron for shovel. But I think if we're going to do that, our first iron is going to be for an iron pick, just to make all of our mining faster. My only complaint so far is I feel very short in this game. It feels like we're a little too low for the block height. So I think we're just short kings, that's all. And I don't think dirt counts for stone. I'm curious, can we craft anything with dirt? Let's see, if we go to the not the workbench, the builder's workbench. No, we can't do anything with dirt there. Alright. Let's go back to... I like third person. So yeah, I've been playing a bunch of different things lately. A buddy got me introduced to a 20-year-old MMO on my Switch when we were out skiing last weekend. And I don't know how I missed it growing up or gaming. You lose my gamer cred, but I'd never heard of Wizard 101, and it's all I want to be playing. It's so good. I'm having so much fun. It's not good, but it's fun, if that makes sense. And so I've been enjoying it. Honestly, I can't say it is good though. I don't know why I like it. I can't explain it. This is going to be part of our wall, so these two can come out. And there we go. So this will be good. We'll put our floor down, and then we can start actually building nice stuff. All right, where is... Do I have more on me? I do. Let's do another 81 blocks. Wrong one. Oops. And then let's do that. And again, right now we're just crafting that. I love how quick that is. Now, if you play Minecraft, it makes this makes sense why the whole tree drops. Maybe this would be easier. Oh yeah, it kind of is. Okay, because in Minecraft, when you take a log, you get 4 planks. This is 1-to-1, but you don't have to mine each plank down, so you get balances. I'm sure there's be like super Hytale fans that'd be like, "Stop talking about Minecraft. It's a different game." It's true. However, we'd be lying to ourselves if we didn't say it wasn't familiar. And I love Minecraft, so it's not a dig to say it's similar. Okay, so this is a good sized house, I think. I think we're gonna do our floor, or our wall, actually. No, we'll do it, well, maybe we'll have a little entrance alcove. Yeah, oops, sorry if you hear my dog barking. He just wants to say hello. Cool, back to the builder's workbench. What, can we put these back in? Yes, we can. So we can make all sorts of things now. We can make door signs, furniture. We can make things here. I want to look at the different colors of wood. Lots of cool. Oh, that birch floor is kind of fun. So that would look nice with stone. What does this get us? Just a lighter, a little more rickety platform. Let's see. I love seeing all the different textures we got. And we can't do dirt. Yeah, oh, we can do cobble, though. Ooh, that's pretty. Alright. But right now, the thing we have the most of is the oak, so we're gonna stick with oak for now. Let's start with these as our base. Let's craft 30 of them and see if how much that gets us. So our wall is gonna be here. Hey, Mr. DPO605, thanks for subbing. And good evening. Or good day, wherever you're coming in from. Alright, we'll start with that. I don't know where I want my door yet. Or do I? If this is going to be the mine, which will dig the stairs, I guess the door will be over here somewhere. And I think we can do a double door. But thanks for being here. Hello. And good night. Alright, good night to you. Good evening to you, or rather. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Cool. Let's go make 2 doors. And we can look at the different door textures as well and see what we want here. So with the hardwood, we get a simple wooden door. With the birchwood, it's gonna be more of a white-like door. Oh, interesting. It's gonna be a crude door. Well, that isn't. What's this Azure log get us? Does it cook into anything? It does not. Okay. Beach. Crude. I think everything's crude doors. Maybe there's not different doors yet. Okay, well. Simple. Oh no, now we have simple wooden. Interesting. We're gonna craft 2 of them. How's the snow for you up north? I mean, it's pretty good. Well, I'm in Arizona, and I'm in southern Arizona, so we have no snow. But it's been raining all day. What the? Now that's not useful. But we've had rain. But it was, what, 70 degrees today, so we did not get the lovely snow. Alright, so how does... Beautiful. Just like I expected. Okay. We can also make some windows. Let's get those kind of framed in. We're gonna do... We'll do 10 for now. Oh, or we'll make 20. You live in, like, the middle, so a lot of snow. Around 11. Nice. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna do a window here. I think we'll make it a double, right? Can I just do it from here? How's this work? That do it from here. Nope. Okay. So we want to rotate it before we place it. This game is Hytale, and yes, it's multiplayer. It's early access. Beta 2 just dropped. Or Beta Update 2, or whatever you want to call it. Just there we go. Now it's doing what I want to do. I'm seeing the shadow. We'll do that. So that'll give us a nice view there. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do another... Seriously? Another double window here. But yeah, you can buy it on their website. It does not use the Steam launcher, and there's actually no real plans for it to use a Steam launcher. So just be aware of that. If that's something that, you know, I know some people are like, I only get games on Steam, so they're all one place. Be aware. And it is in beta, so that's also important to be aware of. Alright, so I have no idea why we put that block there. We're going to fill in these back walls later. We'll take all this dirt out. The word buy hurts me because I'm broke. I hear you. That's, that is the... You have the reality of the world. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let's see what else we can do here. Do we have other decorative walls we want to work on? So because I made them... Ah, okay, so we can change them right here. Right? Yes, so we have that plank. Let's pull those out. And let's see if we like this one as a stack. Again, we're just trying to change it up so it's not all one texture. Alright. We are obviously have to go at least one wall higher. And I think we will... I wish I could do something with this dirt. I think we're going to use this cobble right here. Let's make a different brick. What can we do with cobble? Yeah, stone bricks. So we're going to get a bunch of cobble when we mine. So, you know, we're not going to be able to finish this right away, but I kind of want to fill the wall in with cobble up to here. Again, we're kind of embracing the old ruins. Although I like this dirty cobble better. Yeah, we'll come back to it. We're going to fill in back here. Well, we got a fun, funky window there. I think that'll be good. I think we will do the same here. Again, we'll cap all that off eventually. And we'll break out some of this. Oh, those are like half slabs. Interesting. And we'll pop that there. Where's our other texture? We need to get it. That one, let's just craft 10 of those. Oops. Nice. I think this will work well as kind of our main layout. I don't love that piece there, so we're going to pop that down real quick. Stair block and put one of these in. And we'll do the same up here. So, you know, we're going with kind of oh, wrong block. Kind of like a modified, you know, we found the place and now we're kind of building into the ruins, reclaiming parts of the ruins. This obviously is not going to work, so we're going to get rid of this. We are going to need to probably just use wood, I guess, into that. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll use wood. I'm going to take these blocks back because I like them. So we can use those. Now we'll leave, actually we'll leave that there, it doesn't really matter. We'll do that. Do that, let's go make some more, oops. I would like to be able just to hit that block, there we go. I love that we can just change these blocks so easily. Beautiful. Nice. I would actually like to take one of these out. There we go. Kind of break up the textures again, so you don't just get one big old swath. Oh, but yeah, what I'm talking about that is if I come over here, if we make ourselves a builder's hammer, we can literally just whack them to kind of change up the texture a little bit. And so, you know, if we come around, just break this up, it doesn't look so tile and repeated. And every once in a while, maybe I'll do one of these guys, and over here we'll do that. And so it starts to really break up the repetition, and you can cycle through them here. And so we could do things like that, and every once in a while, maybe just drop the wall in. And so that helps when you're looking at these things to not have everything just be so samey. I kind of like having some of these change up a bit. There we go. You're like, you just did all that work to make them the same. I did. Now I'm changing it. It's my prerogative. But I think that helps with the texturing. It makes it look a little more like a real house. All right. Yeah, I'm chill with that. I'm pleased. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna hit pause here. If I play, I'm gonna test something here. Test. All right, that is working. Love to see that. Now we're back in game. It'll freeze for a second, and then we're good. Okay. I do need to eat an apple. So this is nice and all. We haven't built a roof yet. We will do a roof at some point. But we have a bed, we have a place to sleep. I want to go exploring now. So we're going to go ahead and throw some stuff back in our box. Yeah, we got a new chest now. We're putting all of our building materials in here, and I'll put the windows in there for now, that counts. We have another chest we can throw down there, whatever. Let's see what food we have. That's energy. Actually, I think we want these in our inventory. I think we'll switch to this sword. We'll bring this root vegetable. Now let's look, because I think we might be able to actually make some other tables. So forge, we need just stone and tree logs. Copper and stone, we can make the armorer's workbench, or we can make the blacksmith. Farmer, chef stove. Okay, so we just need a lot of stone. Well, we can get stone pretty easily, but what we're actually going to need is... Oh, and what's nice is you can craft from nearby chests. So even though I'm not holding all that stuff, it's coming from a nearby chest, which is amazing. So we're going to go ahead and craft a new pick since we're about to break ours. Again, just some nice quality of life stuff. And I don't know what the range is on that crafting, but it's lovely that there is a range. Alright, this is going to be our mine. So we are going to actually put proper stairs in at some point, and we'll need to make torches before we go down there. That looks pretty good. So we're going to come up here. So if I'm eventually going to have to put down stairs. I only care if the staircase is like too wide max. That's fine. So we'll break this one here. Okay, it became less effective. I've never broken a tool yet, so that's nice. So the tool doesn't go away, but we can repair it. That's actually really good to know. And I'm just gonna get rid of the hanging dirt, and then we're gonna turn our staircase this way. And so eventually we'll put down actual proper stairs. But now we have kind of a rough staircase down. Good. Okay, let's make some torches. And we can actually make some other things. If you're wondering why the key binding is keypad 1, I'm a lefty, and so I use the arrow keys. There is no controller support yet. I am excited for controller support. But it just doesn't exist yet. Okay. Workbench. We now want to make... Can we make ourselves a copper pick? Almost. We just need to cook up some more copper. And for that we need a forge, which we're going to make right now. Now, would you normally keep a forge in your house? Of course not, but I can put it back here. That you know, on the stone alcove. That's kind of fun. So we'll input that, and I guess, can we cook up the old pick? We cannot. So we'll need to grab some wood. What do we have a lot of? Where's all our woods? Over here. Can we grab a half stack? Yes. Beautiful. And we'll turn it on. Nice. And this is gonna let us get a copper pick, which will speed up our mining, and then really the goal is to quickly get ourselves a beautiful, to get ourselves an iron pick. And now we got charcoal that we can also use to cook, which is great. So we can come here, get this, make ourselves that copper pickaxe, and boom, Bob's your uncle. So now we got that. We got our bonus stone pick, just in case. And I guess this ancient chest, we're going to keep broken stuff for now until we figure out the whole repair process. Alright, down we... Oh, torches. Right. Which fall under the tools category. Let's craft 40 of them. It's interesting to me that this one does it one at a time. Everything else seems just bulk make it. But, you know. Excellent. So we got that and that. And there we go. So we now have all our torches. We could make a bow and arrow. We could also make some better weapons. I don't think we need to. What's a bedroll? Campfires for cooking. Yeah, I think we're good. For now. Can we hold a torch in our offhand? We can. Oh, that's good. Okay, that'll make exploring a lot easier. Do we have a way to place a torch from our offhand? That doesn't look... Oh, Z. Okay. Oh no, Z just lets us change our offhand. But it's nice, because now we can actually see what we're doing. There's more copper? Yeah, that's copper. This is a big cave. Alright, we're exploring. Oh, what is this? What is this light up stuff? Bioluminescent. Oh wait, when we break the mushroom, it turns into boom powder. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we're gonna get all this copper. We're gonna be decked out in copper gear, which will be great. This is gonna help us a ton as we continue our journey down into this mess. Nice. It's a big old vein. And I think there's some like luck mechanic that every time you break, or maybe that was just a mod someone created already, but every time you break an ore, there's a chance it spreads. But my gosh, this is a massive copper ore. Oh, we're gonna have plenty of stone, which is good. We have probably more copper than we ever need. It does seem to be spreading down still. We're just kind of digging our way down now. That's a different texture, so I wonder what we found now. Basalt cobblestone. I wonder if that means we're getting into like the iron. Okay, this is ridiculous. Is something broke? How much ore is there? Alright, looks like we found our way down the pit. Now I think the hole was this way. I wonder if we can dig our way out of it. Worst case, we do, and if we can't, we'll at least have a bunch of stone to our name. Now, patch 2.0, which just came out, they did do a rebalance on the patch. So that does change some things. Oh, I'm back. Facecam's back. Hello. So that is something new or different. Let's go back to my Twitch stream up. There we go. And we'll go back to this mode for... Actually, I think we'll stick to... I'm stuck in a cave, let me out! It's like I'm mining you. Interesting, I'm not changing out of... There we go. Well, we might have to nerd pull our way up, which is a bit of... Oh, you know what? We can use up that dirt we don't care about. And I'll use up this basalt, because I'm not too worried about that right now. So let's use the dirt. Oh, interesting. If I'm holding dirt, I can't hold my torch. But it does switch right back to it, so that's nice. So whereas the trees follow gravity, the other stuff does not. So there, we're safely out of that hole we just climbed into. What the heck was that? Oh, did it explode because I ran into a mushroom? Oh, wait a minute. Let me try. I'm gonna try again. Ready? Let's run over it. Interesting. So the mushrooms are bombs. Mushroom is bomb? Yes. Fascinating. Can I just throw this stuff? Can I... Is there a throw button? Is it just a crafting item? Looks like it's just a crafting item. Alright, well, mushrooms are bombs. You heard it here first. Now, we're still exploring. Now, when I actually play this proper, once the game gets a little closer to a real release... What is that? Oh, there's another exit here. Is that our mine entrance? Oh, it is. Beautiful. Okay. I think it's time to put down some torches, to be honest. So let's actually move... Let's move half of these. Alright, we'll put them here. I guess I only need to... put one in my offhand. They don't seem to go away. Double torching. Alright, we're gonna mark our way back up. We'll try to keep it to the right side, so when we need to go uphill back to our base, we go to the left. Whoa! What? I think we're entering a new biome. Yeah, there's lava down there, and there's silver here. Or iron here. Nice. This will be good. We're gonna get an iron pick pretty early on now. I don't think we're really ready to be down there yet. Let's head back up. If we follow our torches, looks like I probably need to put another one on the wall. Oh no, there it is. Okay, well, let's get out of here. Proper stairs will be nice when we build a proper mine shaft, but this is a great start. Oh, there's a rat. Nice, got a new memory of a rat. Deal breaker, can I have a mushroom hat? Great question. Let us see, Bala Girl, if we can have a mushroom hat. I think we have some mushrooms here. Can we put a mushroom? Let's get out of the inventory here. I don't think there's a mushroom hat, but we can look. Well, we will look in the character creator in a bit here and see if you can make yourself something that's close to it. All right. Junk, throw it out. Get rid of everything. All right, so we're gonna cook up a bunch of stuff. I'm actually gonna start with the iron because I want to make a nicer pick. Now let's see what we need for the different tables. So we have a furnace. We don't have these two yet. So we need all of these. So what do we need for that? We can craft that now and just get that done. Crafting, get that done. For this, copper, copper, copper. Beautiful. So we just cook up 6 copper and we'll be able to make that. You had to download one in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I mean, I know, you know, when you have a certain look, you gotta keep it going. I get it. I understand. All right, we're gonna swap this. I thought I can. Yeah, this. Yeah, there we go. All right. Why do I have 50 copper. That's fantastic. Let's cook that up. I have no idea how quickly we burned. Oh, we burned through charcoal real quick. So we're gonna be throwing a bunch of wood in there. We're gonna have to go chop down some trees. That's fine. We'll let that wood go, and then we'll chop down a bunch of trees in a second here. You want to play peak solely for earning the mushroom hat? Nice. All right. We got a couple things we can make. We can make ourselves an iron pick almost. What are we missing? Light leather. All right. Well, we got to go hunting. Now that... Oh, rats with red eyes will try to kill you. And then they will die. Now these big guys are very cute. I feel awful killing them. And unfortunately, I think they drop medium leather now. Or maybe even heavy hide. They are very beefy. Yeah, they drop heavy hide. There's more mine entrances there. So we need a bunch of light hide. Oh, look, a wild... Wait. Is this a trap? I don't trust carrots now. Every time I see a carrot, I'm like, we're gonna die. We might have to go kill a couple of rabbits. There's a rabbit. No hide at all? Rude. I mean, the game does make you kill all the nice little critters. I kind of feel awful. It's the worst. Alright. Time for a new hat. Break out the old UMBC ball cap. Alright, let's see here. I don't need the heavy hide, I need light hide. I need more rats. Well, we'll have to find that later. I think having 2 is enough now to make the pick, though, so I think we're okay. Let's see. Oh, light leather. But we did make a tannery, so we'll pop that. Oh, you know, we should put some torches up, so we should do. Interesting. And for now, we'll leave the dirt up until we wall that in. Okay. That helps. Now it's a little more light. Beautiful. We'll let the charcoal do its thing. We can make our final tables here, so we can make our armorer's workbench. Our blacksmith anvil. And our chef's stove. Very good. Okay. So we'll put our armorer's workbench. We might be blocking windows, you know? That just happens. Blacksmith anvil kind of, again, feels like it should be over here. Our tannery can go there. The farmer's table really should go outside, but we're going to put it right by the door. And then the chef's stove will go in the corner. This is not organized. It's very shovey, but we'll make it work. So chef stove, we can actually start cooking some of the foods we have, and that gives us better regen and duration of our regen. So we can do a vegetable skewer, 10% health. Boost, 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 so we'll make that. It's nice that we can use the mushrooms, I think, to do this. We can also do baked goods. And we can make ingredients like dough is flour, egg, and water bucket. We can make some common spices, which are then used elsewhere. So, alright, that's our chef's table. This is what I want to see. So if I take my heavy hide, it'll slowly turn into heavy leather. Let's see if we have other light hide lying around that we can transform. Light leather, no. Yeah, we really want the light hide. We'll let that do its thing. Farmer's table, we can make all sorts of farming gear, wooden buckets, shears, seed packets, oh, we can make saplings. Okay, that's how we make our saplings. Excellent. Essence of life, stone planters, so I guess we can plant inside, and then decorative blocks. Always fun. Oh, we can do like pathing blocks. Very cool. Okay, what else we got? We have our armorer's workbench, so we make hats. Sadly, I don't see a mushroom hat here. So, full armor set, including a bunch of other goodies there. And then weapons, which we might want to consider. Now the question is, do I want to make the bow? Like an iron bow? Do we want to just jump right into iron? We might. Man, the skybox looks great. Oh, I guess we can eat one of these. Nice. We're zippier. Alright, while that's going, we're going to go ahead and figure out our roof situation. Because, you know, if we want to build our house, we got to make it look nice. We're going to do stone, or wood, of course. I think to blend in with the stone, though, we're going to make our roof out of the white wood. We'll see what that looks like. Do I like this idea? I think I like this idea. I think I'll make some shallow roof. Let's make 20 of it and see what happens. If we don't like the white wood, we'll get rid of it. And I don't want my roof to be huge, so I think we're going to... Why can't I attach to that? No, I have to actually... Let's see here, maybe we can rotate it. Can I come off a block? You know, I don't think I'm gonna like the white wood on top of the brown, so I think we have to save that for another day. Put that in the wrong chest. Again, we're not gonna worry about keeping organized. Where is my dark wood? Did we use all the... Oh, I think we might have. Alright, we're gonna have to go chop down some more trees in the morning. Which, if we're gonna do, we should have ourselves a copper axe. That'll make things a little faster. Beautiful. Let's sleep. Sleepy, sleepy, sleep. There we go. Alright, we got lots of trees here. Beautiful light coming in. Well, let's go chop down a forest, shall we? And while we're doing it, let's see, is there any other things we want to explore? So there's like a volcano city there, that seems like trouble. Let's see if... Nope. So, yep, the target location is 100% behind us. Alright, so I'll play this, I'll play the game. So if I aim here, I want to go there, let's change this to the target location. Wait, now it works? Is it just because it's too far away? I don't know how this thing works. We're going this way, though. We'll explore in the daylight to find some more things to cut down. And unfortunately, more rabbits to take out. In hopes that they drop... They drop a fur. Maybe the big rabbits do? Oh, there's some boars. Alright, glad we have our ancient sword. I bet you boars drop the leather we care about, but I also don't want to kill off the whole native population. We're going up towards that guy. So, one of the settings is what you drop when you die. And I think when I start playing for real, or not testing out, you know, the patch and stuff. Oh, look at these cows. You dropped the right leather. Ow, you kicked me. I mean, totally fair. No, medium hide. But yeah, when we start playing real, we'll probably have the drop penalty on. It adds a little challenge, right? But for now, oh, it's a bear. Nope, 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 nope. I ain't fighting no bears because they hit you once and they like launch you. We're just gonna run away from the bear. We're gonna run towards the chickens. We're just getting all these memories, really. I don't think we have the chicken memory yet. Maybe we do. Hello, chicks. There we go. Alright, bear left me alone. And we're still going this way. Friendly villagers. So we got the friendly traders over here. I do like this tree. It's kind of fun and funky. We're gonna help them harvest all their plants. I am helpful. What are these? They're not grown yet. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just raiding you. Hello. Good. Oh, we can trade. What do you want? So I give you... You'll give me spices. Okay. Recipe for Caesar salad. If I had 2 greater essence of life. Recipe for apple pie. You'll give me some dough so I can cook bread. Okay, interesting. Look at all these rabbits. I'm just going to take all of your apples. And this is how things work in other crafting games where you mine. You raid the villagers, right? So that's what we're doing. Alright, they did... Oh, good. They do eventually drop light hide. Oh, dear. They get mad, though, when you kill their rabbits. Hopefully they don't hate me forever. We're gonna leave now. Okay. I think... Yep, there's that house we want to go to. It's gonna be full of skeletons, so we might as well eat something. And let's see here. We'll get ready to hit him. Alright, yeah, this ancient sword is doing great. Where'd you just come from? Are you the same skeleton, or are you just a new one spawn? Are we like in a weird graveyard? Do I have to do something to kill you for real? Okay. Alright, looks like we got a little hut up here with some chimneys and... Oh man, after everything we just built, this place ends up being nicer. Alright, so we got another ruin there. Let's see. Can we jump up before? We should be able to jump up before. Whoa! Whoa, okay. Okay, this place is cool. Oh, a chest. Nice. We'll take everything. We have the better hatchet now, we should be using it. Alright, so... This place looks promising. Let's see what we got in here. Definitely some skeletons. Maybe just, you know, just a few. Oh, archer. Okay. Oh, that was an archer. Are these traps? They break. Okay. So yeah, whoa, okay. There are a lot of friends here. They all seem to hate me. I must hold the... Hold the door! Hold the door! I mean, I can just stand here and let them run to me, right? Bring it, bring it! Alright, 2 down. Okay, the archers are going to be a bit of a problem. Ow. Now we're looking to see if they have any, like, treasure chests or anything to steal. We can turn the candles on and off. There we go, that's fun. Alright, let's eat it. We're still regenning, so we're actually fine on our... Ow! You're up there, son of a jerk. Okay, they're all over. We got up here. Come on. Can I block a crossbow? I don't think I can. Let's eat one of these real quick. Where is he? There's one over there. I like these blocks. What are they? Wooden wall crossed trestle. So we can make wooden walls like this. This is cool. I wonder if this is from the nicer, upgraded builder's table. Why am I hitting him with a carrot? Alright, that one's down. Oh, there's an archer there. Or a crossbowman. Where are you going, friends? Why are there so many of you? Alright, we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. He's in the water. I guess we both can attack in the water, so fair's fair. Alright, he's gone. Maybe we can sneak up behind on the other side here. I don't know why I'm fighting so hard to take this castle. We're not going to live here. We have our own castle. Well, I do like their skull banners, though. That's cool. And it is kind of impressive, the moat defenses they built. But not impressive enough to stop me. Alright, anything up here? There's a disturbing... Ooh, coffins. Anything in them? We can open them. Oh god, that's awesome. Why is he so strong? I was like, why is that skeleton taking so many hits? Alright, we'll keep climbing up. So a bunch of people down there. It does look like there's a chest down there. That seems like a trap. But I think we've cleared out the other levels now, so I think that's... Oh, we got a chest right here. Nice. Ooh, we got the new some daggers, which we've not played with yet. Maybe we'll play with them. Alright. Oh, this is just regular stuff. Oh, they do drop goodies. Okay, those little chests, I've been ignoring them. Things have been popping out of them, though. What happens if I break this? Oh, I just get, like, old bookshelf. Alright, my inventory's full is a problem. So there's 2 knights down there. The knights can stay down there for all I care. It's these archers I gotta watch out for. I don't want people pinging me from behind. Alright, let's look at our inventory real quick. See the stuff we don't need. We'll eat this roast vegetable. We don't need multiple swords. We drop that down. All this essence of life is I don't need hibiscus. Mushrooms. Again, you need everything eventually. That's how these games work, right? There's always a time where you're like, I wish I had... Damn it! Well, we'll deal with that later. I want a delete box. Now, there's a skeleton there. I love these blocks that break. There you are. I knew there's someone down here. I could hear you, jerk. Dang, he hits hard. Not hard enough. Alright, what we got in here? Corn seeds. Are they useful? They might be. So let's get rid of the stuff we don't care about. I'll take the corn seeds. That just goes back up again. Let's go in. This is probably into that pit, right? Yeah. What? You can shoot through walls? That is so cheating, and you know it. Jerks. Them shooting through walls is absolute baloney. Alright, let's eat real quick. Yeah, we'll do more vegetable skewers. I'm curious to see if this overwrites the buffs. No, we'll just eat all these carrots too while we're here. That way we can heal up kind of fast. So again, every time you eat, you get a little initial heal, and then you get something else. So, alright, let's go back to this. And why am I holding this when I should have a shield? There we go. Okay. Oh, well, I was holding that apparently because it's so dark. There we go. I think that'll work. Here we go. Alright. We're gonna check all these little side rooms. We know this is just gonna spawn a skeleton. Oh, it didn't. Interesting. Alright, we got some ore, more skeleton skulls. I like the risk reward of that, you know? Open at your own risk. That we know is a sad room. There is a chest in the middle of that place, and so this is the gauntlet. I kind of love the design of this. You know, you have to fight your way through, get to the gladiator pit. Oh, he was blocking the whole time. Oh good, he was mostly dead. Oh, the rat just killed itself, or the mouse just killed it. There's someone. Good. Are you actually dead this time? I think we own the castle now. I am the captain now? Yes? What can we take? I don't need... Oh, a rusty shield versus... Well, let's add it to our Z list, and we can check them out later. This one looks better. Let's do this. Alright. Nice. Alright, so we took it out. And then we can climb the vines out. Now, I have no idea how often they respawn or if they'll take back over, but I think we, for the most part, cleared this out. Let's see. If we're playing multiplayer, oh, so much easier to clear. So much easier. Alright, let us continue our search. Ooh, foxes. We've not seen them yet. I'm sorry, little fox. You are gorgeous and beautiful, but I need to get some fur. So, back to what I was saying. When I play on a, whatever becomes a quote-unquote real map, what is the sand? Is an interesting texture. Oh, look at these crabs! Hello, friends! Are you an angry crab? No, you're not an angry crab. You're just a crab. Love it. Let's see what the water looks like. Anything scary down here? Kelp. Oh, all sorts of fish. Are these things we can get memories from? Sure are. The chevron tang. Ooh, is this gold? I don't have room. I think I'm drowning maybe. That is gold. I should, well, okay. Because we don't have item loss, all we did is we just got a quick way to teleport back home with all of our goodies. And we did get one piece of gold ore. Go figure. Alright, so we can... What's this one do? Quick stack. Yes, that's the one we want. We'll pop this in there, we'll pop that in there as well. So R is our quick stack button, this can come out. That can go in. Let's sort items. Meat can go in, carrots goes in. Dooby-dooby-doo. Beautiful. The good news is I think we did get a good chunk of leather now for our tannery. And we need the light hide, so we'll get that all cooking up. I wish there was a... Actually, can I do that? If I open inventory here, is there a way to send from inventory? Not really. Okay. So you still have to open each chest, which is, you know, not the end of the world. Alright, back to trees. We got so distracted. We want trees. And we're going to want the darkwood trees, which are these guys over here. New memory, a lamb. Lovely. I was curious about this. How far down do the trees go? This is going to be interesting. So we're going to put a torch there. I want to dig under the tree. So when we dig it out, we actually get all of it. This is how you mine a tree and not have any, not use your axe. Yeah, look at that. That's so much more tree we got. Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna keep doing that to take trees down, because then we get all the ground tree, as it were. Let's go take... Oh, this almost feels bad to take this guy down, doesn't it? We're going to, but it does feel a little bad. As the kids say, feels bad, man. Is this wood? What is this? Oh gosh, this is all wood. Okay. Wait, are these trees connected? They are connected. Okay. Well, I don't want to take both of them down. We're just going to take one down. So we're going to break the connection. Interesting. So like a little underground connection. How far do these roots go? Interesting indeed. Oh, you're using a better axe anyway. Alright, so I think we've broken the connection between the two trees now. In theory. And I think we're under it now, so we should be able to knock the whole thing down by... Ooh, look at that, we got some copper down here too. Didn't I make an iron pick? Oh no, I didn't actually make the pick yet because I needed more. That's right. Alright, we're just digging out everything underneath here. I like that the torch stayed lit after it fell off the wall. It's kind of a nice touch. Alright, that goes down too deep. We're not going to get all the roots. There it goes. That's fine, because that's dirt. Man, this is a big old tree. I'm excited for when it just all plummets. Okay. This is great, because I'm getting double the resources for one of the actions, because we need tons of stone anyway. So yeah, here's my Hytale hot tip. 5 things you won't believe. What? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Why is this tree so big? Let's try... Can we just break this one? Is this it? Is this it? Good gosh. Alright, if I come over here, it's not connected anywhere up here, right? I think we're good. Alright, we're gonna get this thing out. It's starting to break. We're starting to find the pieces. Things are coming undone. Bet you we're getting close. Maybe with this one. There we go. I bet there's a ton up there to go pick up. So let's make our way up. Making our way. And pick all this stuff up. Lovely. Alright, that'll give us some building supplies for a minute. So I think we're in decent shape there. We got all the loose drops. Yeah, that was a huge chunk of tree. Because this one is actually kind of... Oh, gosh. kind of ugly and disconnected now. We'll go ahead and just take this down. As well. Beautiful. Alright, now we got trees for days. We should be able to finish our roof, which is really what I wanted. I want to make it nice, make the house look nice, put a back wall up, reorganize all of our crafting tables, and then see if there's anything else we can build, and then go down the mines, I guess. So they added dinosaurs to the mines, and so down the deep underground forest area there's dinosaurs, so that'd be kind of cool to find. Look at all these sheep. Hello, sheep. Oh, you're fine. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just needed your memories. Maybe we'll put up a fence around our mine shaft so we don't fall in. Alright, what did we actually get from all that? We got a ton of wood. That's fantastic. Alright, so we'll open up our workbench. Not our workbench. We'll open up our builder's bench. And we're gonna start building some fence. And I think we want to start with... I think I want shallow roof. Well, yeah, we want shallow. Just want... Do I want 2/1? I think I want 2/1. So first, let's do a couple things. Let's get a bunch of these. We'll craft 40 of them. And then for shallow roofs, we'll craft... Sure, 60 of... Where'd they go? That was weird. A little bug. Oh, no, they're right here. I'm just... Now I have way too much roof. No biggie. Okay. I just couldn't see him. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this guy on as a second layer. Yeah, you're gonna have to come down, friend. You're gonna be messing with my roof. I just need to do this. Don't want to lose my windows, so we'll figure this out later around the windows, how we're going to gable it. There might be a way. Okay, so that's the first step. If I hit R, I should be able to rotate this. Yeah, we'll do that, that. I might actually go and break all the ones I just placed, because I don't necessarily want the thick roof, I kind of just want the overhang. So I think we're going to end up breaking that ledge. And actually, now that I've done the ledge, I don't know that I needed to do the whole ledge, or if I just need to put the first one down. Alright. Come on. Beautiful. Oh, right. So I actually need to... Will you not do a nice corner? You might not. The 1x1 roofs do a nice cornering effect, so I gotta figure out how we're gonna fix that. Maybe we don't? What, I mean, let's... Maybe the shallow roof is more a, like, it just comes off the mountain. And we put windows or wall up. Yeah, we'll come back to this. We'll figure out our lives on the corner later. Let's put this down, though. Now, do I want it to be 1 over? No, I don't want the rough gabling. I want it to be smooth. Alright, so we're doing our shallow rise. And we're gonna go all the way across to the top of that tower, I think. And then, yeah, I think it's just gonna be more like a lean-to style roof. And we will have to figure out our lives elsewhere, but that's okay. We can make that work. I am gonna knock out all of these bricks. And we'll probably end up putting more windows on the side walls since they're going to be flipping huge. And for the windows, actually, I think I will leave the ridge on the front. Because I kind of like that, and we'll put some torches down. Here and here. Here and here. And here. I don't hate that. That's actually not awful. And you can actually, I think, oh, maybe not these windows. There's windows eventually you can get that you can open and close. I don't love that my house is on fire. Can I put this on and rotate it? No. Maybe we'll put them down a level. There we go. We'll hang a sign or something off this at some point, so that's coming together. Okay, so we do need to consider a roof here. And can we clip into this, or we just have to... No, we have to knock this off. And again, we're going to replace some of this giant wall with actual proper windows and stuff later. It's coming together though. I dig the 2x1 roofs, so you can do steep, you can do not steep. We could do like gables and things. And so if you've played Valheim, it doesn't have structural physics, which I think is actually a good thing. So it still has kind of that Minecraft floating block physics. Nope. We're going so tall that we may end up with a second floor. Or at least a portion. Maybe we'll make a loft where we sleep. That could be kind of cool. I think we'll go... And actually, yeah, to do that, we'll do at least one more level of uphill here. Nice. I kind of like how it works into the structure of this temple we're building against. Yeah, we'll definitely build like a loft, and then we can have an exit actually at the top of the loft out the back. Do we want to do one more? I think we do. I think we do. And then we'll do flat roof after that. And I recognize it's dark, so we'll need to sleep soon. And I think we'll flat roof through here. I just need to put a block down real quick to connect to. Can I do one here? Yes. There we go. Now we'll take that block out now. So while we're building, last night I introduced my kids to the 2002 live action Scooby-Doo movie. And it was both as bad and as good as I remember it being. And it was a lot of fun. And they thought it was absolutely ridiculous. Which I think is hilarious to me. Alright, so we're gonna... I think we're gonna sleep so I can see what I'm doing. Actually, we can see here. We're so close. So what I'd like to do is... Why don't you let me put this off the back of you? Alright, fine. We'll do it this way. There we go. Now you should let me do it. How'd that end up there? Floating physics is floating physics, man. Alright, we'll take this down. Pop that in for now. And then pop that down for now. Oh, that's gonna be good. That lines up so nicely. It's almost like we knew what we were doing when we planned this. And again, we'll figure out some sort of loft situation at some point. That's annoying. Why is that not? Oh, it's because of the grass. I think that's because of the grass. Fine, fine, fine. We'll come over here. And I think we have to break at least this block, maybe? Yeah. I do appreciate that even though your tool breaks, it's not gone. Alright, it's coming together. We're starting to get a house, y'all. Alright, let's sleep real quick. Alright. It's coming together. Let's see from the outside. It actually looks like a chimney, so that's kind of cool how that came together. Absolutely looks like we have a big old chimney here, which maybe we will end up eventually with one. I just want to finish getting these last few blocks down. And we'll pop this one. What a weird... There we go. Come on, let me place it. Why won't you let me... There we go. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. So we just got to do these guys here. If I take this one block out, I think that'll finish it. At least for the slanted roofs. I gotta do some flat roofing over on the side. A little fiddly, isn't it? A little fiddly. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. So we got a big old roof. We can slide some of these guys in. This will not look nice from the inside, but it'll clean up the holes on the outside. Again, we'll put windows in at some point and kind of switch it up. That could be a nice big old double window. That really does look like a huge chimney. That'd be kind of fun to mess with. Of course, it's not centered because the chimney would be here. We might build that into a giant chimney at some point. Alright, yeah, it's coming together. So we can do a floor... We could do... Maybe we pull out like a loft sitch up there and then exit out the back at some point. For now, though, we're just going to do this. So, you know, we want to make it weather tight first. Not that that matters. And then we can design it, make it pretty later. If I could stop putting blocks exactly where I don't want them. Okay, I'm over it. Nice. I like that we're kind of building into this. We'll clean up the textures. We'll whack it all off the hammer at some point, make it look nicer. Build out the giant fireplace, maybe put some fire pits in it. From the outside, though, I think it looks pretty cool. So it looks like we found this old tower and built a lodge right into it. I'm pretty happy with that. And again, it's also a defensive measure, right? We can come up here and... Oh look, the skeleton's back. Hello. Is there something that makes you spawn? We're going to have to learn the game. Is there something we can get rid of to make you never come back? Or do you just live here now too? Nice. Okay. So that's looking good. Next step is going to be... I want to go exploring the deeper mines. So let's go be crazy and run down into the lava. We probably won't live. How much... we got to empty our inventory. Alright, we'll just throw all that stuff up there. That's fine. We'll take our crude pickaxe with us. We probably want to make our iron pickaxe now. There we go. Alright, so we got our iron. We got way too much stuff. Can we make another junk chest to shove stuff? We can. And I think it works like Minecraft, where if you put two of the same chests side by side, yeah, they join as a big old chest. Nice. Alright, if we go to Z, we should have a torch. We got our iron pick. Let's go. So we're just gonna run down and see how dangerous it is down here. See if we can find any dinosaurs. We definitely know we want more iron. Ouch. Of course I didn't bring any food with me, because that would have been smart. Does this stuff hurt me? Yep. It hurts me. And there's a goblin, and what does he do? He just fights. And dies. Okay, that's fine. What does this guy down here with the helmet do? What are you? You're cute. Maybe I shouldn't be killing you, but... Ow! Okay, there's lizards. There's devil frogs. A rhino toad. Hello. Hello. This whole place is awful. Everything in here is awful. Alright. Good news, we get to bring all our stuff back. Bad news is we died. However, we're going to go back and deliver our memories, because I think we picked up quite a few. So we'll see if we get any other unlocks that are interesting. But yeah, this is going to be something. I think as it develops out, they add more kind of questing and kind of more of a mission or vibe to it. I think it's going to be something else. Now, they've shown things like gliders and stuff. I love a game where you can glide. And so that to me gives like the promise of Cube World. Remember what Cube World could have been? Man. So I think there's some potential here. And they're adding tons of mod support. One thing that's kind of cool is you can set up your mods and you can do it by world. So you could have a truly vanilla world. You can have your mods. You don't have to uninstall them, reinstall, mess around. The mods just turn on and off based on the world, which is flippin' awesome. Alright, well, let's go ahead and go down the temple, which I thought was over here. Gotta be around here somewhere. But for early access, 2 updates in, I think it's in pretty decent shape. I think this could be something that's going to become a blast multiplayer. They're going to add a bunch of mini games, which I think is going to be really cool. Yeah, no thank you. We just ignored him completely, just ran right past him. Hey, Daily Caddies! Viewer streambo remove.com. I don't know what that means. Viewer streambo. Oh, no, you're just trying to sell me viewers. No, thank you. But hello and thanks for chatting. I love how I get spam as well as a 1 viewer streamer, which I think is probably Baller Girl hanging out. So thanks for that if you're still on Twitch, or maybe that's me watching it. I don't know. But let's go ahead and turn this back in. Hello, and we have 36 memories. Awesome. So we now have 1 maximum teleporter, more decorative chests, some eternal seeds. And so things, morph potions, gateways, fragments, backpack upgrade, nice. Trophy, seeds, more teleporters. So yeah, we've gotten all of the Queebics, all 4 of them, adorable. I love that you can click on this and see all the different things you found. That's cool. It'd be cool if it gave you like lore. And that could be something that comes one day. But yeah, I love this like fill your Pokédex type of tool, right? The magma rhino toad is considered a reptile. What do I know? Anyway, this was fun. I was having fun checking this out. I will be back on my normal streaming night, which will be Tuesdays now. So if you want to come by on Tuesdays, feel free to come hang out. We're going to be playing some Dinkum on Tuesday. Going to start working on the race points for the helicopter race I want to build on my survival island. And so that'll be coming up. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Because I want to get some like Olympic... You know, I'm tired of you hitting me. We're going to see if we can take you out. I think we got him. I think we got him. We got him. Ooh, 23 cobblestone. Actually, it's worth getting him. That's great. Can we pick up some of this stuff? Can I take statues with me? I bet you I can. I think I can. Now we got some petals. We can take the marble beams. Lots of skeletons. Beautiful statues. We're gonna put the statue in my Oh yeah, we can get some dark temple candles. I do like the idea of taking this too. All these goodies we're picking up. Old tables, chairs. So yeah, you can decorate, learn new recipes. Is it still blocky? Yes, but it's the blocky in that really nice endearing way. I dig the art. Cool. All right. But yeah, so that's gonna be it for now. We will be back streaming on Tuesday. So hopefully get to see you there. We'll play some Dinkum. And thanks so much for watching. If you watched on the YouTubes, thank you so much. If you watched on the Twitch, it was great having you there as well. Trying to get back into streaming on both. Figure out how I can chat with y'all. And if you're just lurking or hanging out, I appreciate that as well. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Have a great weekend. Stay warm if you're in the States and it's snowing in your neck of the woods. And we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!